Who's the Hutt that I'm haggling? Oh. Welcome everybody, this is Heaven's Army playing some Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Now, I said I was going to haggle a Hutt, but can I really do it? Do I have the skills? Back again, human. I hope you didn't come just to chat. David hired me to do business, to make credits, not to make small talk. I've got a bounty I want to collect on. A bounty? Well, human. That's what I'm here for. Which bounty are you here to collect on? Tell me about Matrix. The trader Matrix is now a dead trader. This is a lesson for anyone thinking of turning against the exchange. Here's 300 credits. That's the price for all bounties. Oh no, I want 400 credits for this job. Ah, yes! I can actually do this. You're brave, human, to bargain with a Hutt, but I like you. Okay, 400 it is. You do good work, human. That's lots of bounty hunters. There's lots of bounty hunters on Terrace, but most are lazy. Maybe if you keep cashing in bounties, they'll work harder. I want more, then. He's gonna repeat the same thing, so... Selvin. So Selvin's dead. All the other bounty hunters who went after her ended up dead themselves. You know, you did well, human. Here's 300 credits. Oh no. Persuade. I think it's actually really easy to persuade. This is no high secret. You do need some persuasion, though. Largo. Largo should have known better than to run. Maybe now people will learn the lesson. You owe Davik money, you pay. Oh, 400. Success. Alright, that's it. Is Dia still alive? I think I freed her. We'll configure out all these things before I go. But as of right now, we leave. We are leaving this lovely place. Oh, I thought the door was over there, but the door was here. Okay, so we are going... I've talked to the head and Bex, right? Yes, I know I did. I'm playing this game twice. TJ Bond! You are back again, and what do you mean by so much death? I haven't killed anybody yet. Did I go in here? That's the question. We're gonna take a detour before I go to where I think I'm supposed to go. Okay, this looks pretty much all cleared out. Hello? Remains. That sometimes happens, unless I missed it last time, but sometimes you could leave and come back in and there's remains. Oh, credits, yes. See, and they show back up too. Do it, Kurth. Take him out. There we go. So much more easier. This is actually how I leveled up on this game. I kept warping out to my place and running back down to here, and they keep showing up from time to time. Oh, did you see me? Perfect.
You asked for this.
I took one out all by myself. That's rare. So how have you been, TJ? Alright, I can't open that up yet because I don't have the power to do so. And I didn't open up this door. Why? Oh. Alright, so... What did you just do, TJ? You paid for something. What did you pay for? Let me know. Tell me all these things. So I didn't fully explore these. You paid the bills. Oh. Yeah, everyone gotta pay the bills, man. It's how it is. Oh, I'm gonna disengage and run behind him.
Down you go!
There you go. Oh no, Kurth! Oh no! Wake up, Kurth. Yeah, even if you're stunned, you can just switch back and have him shoot anyway. I found that weird. Okay, I can get that item? Yeah, I can. I believe in myself. Solo mode. Slow and steady wins the race. Do not touch. No, no, no. No, no, see, it did it again. No, I didn't hit that button. I'm gonna blow up. Okay. Well, I lost it on one grenade. I don't know why it does that. I can't control... Oh wait, yes I could have controlled. I could have hit Q or E. Anyway, it doesn't matter. My master game, I will get that. Armor reinforcement. Nice. Okay, I'm getting good stuff now. Volker shock stick. Alright, we're moving on. So I didn't even explore this place fully. I'm glad I came back here. Now that I've looked. There's probably more Volkers. I'm just gonna walk... Yeah, I knew it. I know this game too well. It's kind of... It scares me sometimes. This is quite the blaster fight down into the sewers. Oh, towards the sewers. Do I wonder? Oh, all I have is accuracy. Oh, that's no fun. Kurth, you gotta shoot him. I believe in you, Kurth. All right, we've done damage. So I got a bunch of good stuff this time. I'm actually gonna major detour. We're gonna go back to my hideout and equip some of this lovely stuff. Oh right, I was wondering where all my guns went. Like I said, I've already killed Bindak Starkiller, and I got both of his guns. So I was wondering where all my stuff went. Okay, everything else is equipped. I just made Karth a little bit stronger. I get to suffer through with this gun for a little while longer. Add Karth. I need him to shoot things for me. He actually comes in handy for once. Nah, I like him the whole game, but anyway. We'll see what the fans want to have on my party. Doesn't matter. Karth. Speak to Karth.
Yes, what's on your mind?
I want you to continue our discussion from before.
I thought I said I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Yes, I'm bored, so spit it out.
Cute. Nice to know you're so full of concern. Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt. I don't know why you're so interested, but I think of all the men who betrayed us, the one that stands out above all of them is the one that I respect the most. Saul.
You say that name like I should know it.
You don't. I thought everyone did. But Admiral Saul Kareth is the commander of the entire Sith fleet. He's half the reason Malak has done so well in the war. Saul was my commanding officer back when the Mandalorian Wars first began. He taught me everything about being a soldier, and I looked up to him. Saul approached me before he left. He talked to me about how the Republic was on the losing side and about how I should start thinking of my survival. I know now that he was trying to recruit me into the Sith, but I couldn't have conceived of it back then. I argued with him and he got angry and he left. I never saw him again.
How could you have not seen through that?
I didn't want to, maybe. Are you so sure you would have? Saul was my mentor. He led us to so many victories against the Mandalorians. Even when things looked to be at their worst. I couldn't conceive of it. He couldn't be serious. I was wrong, of course. He not only left us for the Sith, he gave them the codes to bypass our scanners. I remember waking up as the first of the Sith bombers snuck past our defenses and began destroying half of our docked ships. I knew right away what had happened. I mean, I could have stopped him. I could have stopped it all.
Do you really believe that?
I don't know, maybe. He might have killed me if I tried, or I might have killed him. I was stupid, however, and I let him go. I fought Saul for years now, and if I ever catch up to him, he will regret what he's done. He will regret it.
I do the same thing in your shoes.
Well, there's more to the story, I guess. But I don't want to talk about it right now. Let's go.
Alright, I like how they have to end the discussion so that you can continue on for more for later. But anyway, I'm not going to get shot now.
Hold on there, civilian. Only those with official Sith business are allowed into the Undercity. Unless you've got the proper security papers, you better just turn around and go back the way you came.
I got my security papers right here.
Let me see. Yeah, these look to be in order. Okay, you can go down if you want. Can't say I envy you, though. The Undercity is crawling with mutants. Rat-ghouls, they call them. If you see anything moving down there, shoot first and ask questions later.
Oh, like normal. Okay. Like I would normally play. Oh, okay. Nothing to worry about then. This is all easy.
You there, Upworlder! Anyone using this elevator has to pay the toll.
Yeah, this is our elevator. If you use it, you gotta give us something.
Something?
Believe this planet. Even the beggars are trying to shake us down.
5 credits. That's what it costs to use our elevator. 5 credits.
I'm getting shaken down by these people, huh? Let me see what I can say here. I don't have any credits on me.
We're not fools. We know all who come from the Upworld are rich. Please, is 5 credits too much to ask?
Please have pity on us. We have nothing. All we ask is a few credits to make our lives easier.
I could get light side points. Forget it, you get nothing from me.
Have you no heart? Have you no compassion?
Come, my brother, let us go. We will get nothing from this selfish Upworlder.
Go on, you two. Get out of here. I'm sorry about that. Those 2 beggars give everyone in the village a bad name. We aren't all like that, you know. Most of us are good people.
I'm sure you are, miss. It's just too bad your little welcoming committee is here to give people a bad first impression.
What do you want?
My name is Shalina. You're from the Upworld, aren't you? I've never seen it. I was born here in the Undercity. Is it as nice as they say up there?
I find it really hard to be cruel to this girl, but I'm trying to be Sith, so let's do this. It's better than this festering slime pit. How about that?
I suppose our world doesn't look like much to you. It's dark and cold and lonely down here, but this is the only world I've ever known. I've never been to the surface, but sometimes I think I can see it in my dreams. The sun, the sky, the stars. It all sounds so wonderful. Gendar, the leader of our village, tells me I should spend more time trying to improve things down here and less time dreaming about something I can never have. Maybe he's right. You probably think I'm a fool, having dreams of a place I've never even seen. But when I was little, Rukil used to tell me stories of what it was like up there.
Rukil? Who's that?
Rukil's the oldest man in the village. The kids call him Rukil Wrinkleskin, but he's a kind man. He used to tell me the greatest stories when I was a little girl. I still like to listen to his tales about the Promised Land, even though I know they're just legends, but it helps to make the Undercity seem less dark somehow.
The Promised Land? What's that?
It's just a story to make little children smile. Rukil believes in it, though. Sometimes I can almost believe it myself, but then I look around and see the ugly truth. I guess we have to make the best of what we have, though. If you really want to learn more about the Promised Land, you should speak to Rukil.
Where can I find Rukil?
He's wandering around somewhere on the south side of the village. He doesn't move too far. He's hard on his bones. He's over 100 years old. The children laugh at him, and people think he's crazy because of his stories about the Promised Land, but he's really just a kind old man.
Where can I find Gendar?
He'll be somewhere in the village. I couldn't say where for sure. He's always busy doing whatever he can to make the lives of the other villagers easier.
Do you know anything about the escape crash pods that crashed into the Undercity. That's a whole lot better.
I don't know anything about that, but maybe Gendar could help you. Sorry. Is there anything else you need?
Have any Upworlders come through here recently?
There were quite a few people from the surface marching through the village, but none of them bothered to talk to me. Gendar might know more about them.
I'll be going now.
Oh, okay. Well, if you ever need anything, or if you just feel like talking, come back and see me. I hardly ever get a chance to speak to someone from the Upworld.
Oh, it's so harsh to be cruel to her. Anyway, I gotta try to stick to the evil plans of being a Sith. So my natural playstyle is good guy.
Wait, Upworlder. You can't go through this gate. There is too much danger and suffering beyond. For your own sake, turn back.
Danger and suffering? What are you talking about?
The villagers infected with the Rakghoul disease are quarantined beyond this gate. It's only a matter of time until they transform into horrible creatures that would destroy us all.
So you just lock them away in a cage?
For the sake of the village, we have to keep the infected ones locked away. And when they finally do transform into Rakghouls, we'll let them destroy each other.
There must be something someone can do.
Nothing can be done for the infected villagers. Even the serum to counteract the Rakghoul disease wouldn't be any use now. Nobody would be foolish enough to risk going into the pens to give them the cure. The infected ones could transform into Rakghouls and attack them at any moment.
So you're just gonna leave the infected ones to die? You coward. You're a coward, sorry.
I can't help the infected ones. They have to die so that the rest of the village can live. I accept this. If you think that makes me a coward, so be it.
Yeah, there's not much else you can say. I want to ask you some questions.
If you have questions, you should speak to Gendar. He's the leader of this village. All my attention has to stay focused on trying to ease the suffering of those within the village. But despite my medical training, there is nothing I can do to help the poor souls locked on the other side of this gate.
Yes, there's things behind the gate. I need healing. No, I don't. Goodbye.
Farewell.
Journal entry added. Alright, so I can try to bust in there if I can find some Rakghoul serum and save them. That seems like a bad idea. I'm saving live. Why not? Where's live stream? Yes. Alright, let's not safe. This isn't safe. I can feel it.
Please, help us. We're infected with the Rakghoul disease. At any moment we could... No! This cannot... No!
At the same time? All three of you? I'm out of here. No. That is not safe. Alright, so that's not good. Hey, get back here. I want to shoot you.
Time to rumble!
Oh, this is working. Oh no, it's not working.
Time
Disengage.
to rumble.
Disengage. Cease fire. Karth, you may die. Let's level up Karth. We don't need him to die. How much health do you have? 5 out of 40. Yeah, you're gonna probably soon die. Karth gets nothing there. Wow. Feats. What did I teach Karth? Nothing. Okay. Wrong game. We're winning. Alright, so that's a whole lot different than level 2. Level 2 I had to put Karth on solo and get him out of there because he kept running in and it wasn't good. And Karth was able to level up, but still.
Please, please, you have to help us. We beg you. We don't want to end up like the others. Please help us. We can't end up like them.
Oh, this is breaking my heart, but anyway. Who are you and why are you locked away from the rest of it now? Get away from me, you diseased mongrels.
Go then, Upworlder. Leave us here to die, abandoned by everyone.
Oh, okay. Let's...
Why have you come back, Upworlder?
Oh, I guess I gotta talk to you. I think I'll kill you so that you don't affect anybody else. Evil points. Go figure. Go figure. Doing that would be evil. This game has a fine line between helping people out or just shooting them. Alright. Well, now we know. Oh, I can heal. I like free heals.
Back again. I am
Wrong button. I need healing. Yeah, there you go. Let's go talk to Rukil first.
You come from the world above. Is this the time of destiny, then? Is this a portent of the salvation of my people? Or merely another false sign to mislead us from the path? Are you the herald of prophecy? The beacon to guide us through the darkness? Or are you merely another harbinger of shattered dreams and unfulfilled promises?
Be careful. This one might be crazy enough to be dangerous.
Speak to me, Upworlder. Tell me what fate you unleash upon us. Salvation or damnation? Speak, Upworlder. I beg you.
He's over 100. Let's just play with him. What are you talking about, old man?
A question. You are uncertain, bewildered, perplexed. Understandable, I suppose. Even after 100 years of life, I myself still become confused at times. Perhaps I can make things more clear. Some things, at least. My name is Rukil, the oldest outcast here in the village. Rukil Wrinkleskin, the children call me sometimes.
He seems proud of that name. Get to the point, old man.
Once I was honored for my wisdom, and over time the villagers fell away from the true path. Eventually there was only a single apprentice who followed me, and now she is gone too.
What happened to your apprentice?
My apprentice is lost. I sent her out into the Undercity to find... well, I cannot tell you. Not yet. Sadly, my apprentice has not returned. Please, Upworlder, will you help an old man? Will you seek out my apprentice in the Undercity? Her name is Malia. I must know of her fate, whatever it may be. I must know what she found.
What will you give me if I help you? That's a Sith line right there.
Finding her may be difficult. Malia could be anywhere in the Undercity. But if you will find her, I will know you to be our true savior. Only then can I reveal my secret knowledge to you.
I'll be back if I find anything out.
I wish you luck, Upworlder. Come speak to me again once you have discovered the fate of my apprentice.
Okay, so that's another side quest unlocked. Gendar, the leader.
Greetings, Upworlder. We rarely see your kind here in the Undercity. I find it strange that so many of you have come down from the surface recently.
No offense, but I can see why people normally avoid this place.
Why have you come into this dark and sunless place? Is there something you need of me or my village? I will help you however I can.
Do we want a full story of this world or no? Who are you people? Why do you live here in the Undercity?
I am Gendar, leader of this village. As my father was, and as was his father before him. Many of us have been here for generations, our ancestors cast down long ago. There is no return to the surface for us or our descendants, but somehow we managed to survive amidst the filth and roaming bands of deadly rat ghouls.
What a horrible way to live.
Life down here can be difficult. It can break the spirit. Many in the village have become bitter and hopeless, especially those newly cast down. But life goes on, and we must try to make the best of what we have. And maybe someday we will find a better life. Listen to me. I'm starting to sound like Rukil.
Rukil?
The oldest man in the village. He's a kind soul, but I'm afraid he's growing weary of this world. He dreams of escaping, of finding a better world. If you wish to speak to him, you can probably find him wandering about the village. As I said, a kind man, though he does cling to his illusions.
He's right across from you. I can see him in the background. He's not wandering around the village. But anyway, we'll forgive him. Tell me about the raccoons that live down here.
The raccoons are monsters, hideous mutations who feast on the flesh of our villagers. Their diseased jaws can infect those they attack, transforming the victim into one of those abominations. We know of no cure for the disease, and for the good of the village, we must banish any who become infected, lest they transform and turn on us.
I'd like to ask you some questions.
Ask your questions, Upworlder. I will answer to the best of my knowledge, though I know little beyond the borders of the Undercity.
You said something about other Upworlders who came by here recently. There
Our
it is.
village has seen many visitors from the surface recently. Armored troops, swoop gang members, mercenaries. They come to search our sunless world. They're even searching the sewers.
How can I get to the sewers?
There are two entrances into the sewers from the Undercity. One to the northeast of our village, the other to the southeast. But the sewers are dangerous, Upworlder. If you dare to travel those dark tunnels, you would be wise to go heavily armed, unless you wish to become a meal for the raccoons and the other foul creatures.
Let's go back to those questions.
Ask your questions, Upworlder.
I'm looking for a Twi'lek named Mission Veo.
Yes, I have seen this Twi'lek many times, though I've never spoken to her. She and her Wookiee companion often pass through our village on their way to explore the sewers.
I think I'll be going now.
As you wish, Upworlder. Should you have need of anything else, come speak to me. I represent the entire village, and I will do my best to help you however I can.
Such nice people for being outcasts. None of them are really angry at me. Carthy just popped into existence there. So yeah, it's just lots of dead ends. Maybe I could show off the elevator a little bit better. There we go. Just all dead ends. There's no... I don't think I've ever found any items down here. So... don't recall any... when I mean down here, I mean in this zone.
Hey, you ain't from the village. You're from the Upworld, ain't you? Yes, you've got credits, I bet.
Watch yourself. There's something slimy about this guy. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him.
My name's Saigir. I run a little salvage shop here. You want to buy something from my store? I got some good deals.
How do you manage to run a store here in the Undercity?
If a villager comes across any useful salvage in the Undercity, they bring it to me. Every so often, members from the lower city gangs come down to trade for the salvage. They'll exchange food and medicine for engine parts, old blasters and the like. Sometimes they even give me credits if I have some really good stuff.
I want to ask you some questions.
Oh, you better ask Gendar. He's the spokesman for the village. I just run the store. I don't want to make him mad by answering any questions. Gendar already doesn't like me.
Okay, we got some backstory here. Why doesn't Gendar like you?
Gendar seems to think I should share the profits of my store with the whole village. He figures we're all in this together, so it should be share and share alike. But I'm the one who runs the store. I'm the one who makes the deals. The others just bring me salvage to trade with the Upworlders. Why should they get anything?
'Cause they brought you things? I agree with you. Your store, your profits.
Exactly my point. But Gendar doesn't see it that way. He caught me hoarding supplies a while back. I figured I'd wait until food was scarce and then I could offer it to people who'd follow me instead of Gendar. Then I'd be the leader. But Gendar made me share my hoard. Ever since then, he hasn't trusted me. He keeps me around because of my store, though. Without it, this village wouldn't stand a chance.
Let me see your inventory.
It ain't the best stuff. Mostly salvage and such, but the prices are right.
I think his prices are the cheapest, because those are normally 40. Right? Repair kits. Computer spikes. I think they're normally 200. So, I mean, he has, like, the cheapest stuff you can buy. And I could buy a scope and a vibration cell. Alright, so yeah. I mean, I gotta remember this for my new game plus. My master game that I'm playing. Oh boy.
Hurry, Hindar! Hurry! I can hear it coming!
He'll never make it. He's doomed. I told him he was a fool to leave the village.
He will make it. Run, Hindar, run!
Open the gate! Quickly! There isn't much time!
I can't. The Rackles are too close.
The mutants will kill him if you don't open the gate!
And if I open the gate, they'll kill us all.
No! You can't do this! It isn't fair! Please, make him open the gate. Hindar will die if he doesn't.
I can't open the gate. Not while the Rackles are so near.
So last night I just decided to chose the bottom one, which is keep the gate closed. I'm not risking my life here. I didn't get anything bad. I wonder if I open up the gate and then let them die, do I get something bad? I don't know. I'll figure this out later, but I'll keep the gate closed. I'm not risking my life here.
You monster! How can you say that? Somebody do something!
I'm sorry, Hester. There's nothing we can do. It's too late for Hindar now.
No! Hindar, no!
Well, that was quick.
Don't speak to me, Upworlder. You could have saved Hindar. You just stood there and watched him die. You're as selfish as all the rest from the surface. Please, just leave me alone with my grief.
Yeah, you don't get no bad points for not helping him. I figured there must be a way to get bad points for that.
A horrible fate for poor Hindar. I warned him not to leave the safety of the village, but I couldn't open the gate. Not while the Rackles were so close. I had to protect the village, but enough of this grim talk. We must focus on the positive if we're to survive down here. How can I help you, Upworlder?
Who are you?
I'm Trellin, from the Outcast Village. It's my job to guard the gates, and see they are locked to protect us from the Rackles.
I want to ask you some questions.
I just guard the gates. Gendar is the leader of the village, Upworlder. You should speak to him if you have any questions.
Open the gate for me, then.
I'll open the gate for you, Upworlder, but you've got to be quick. In a few seconds, I must close and lock it again for the safety of the village.
1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, he wasn't lying. Okay. I got the power to open it up myself. Haha! Karth, I need you. Karth! There we go.
Yeah. I'm sick.
These Rackles are really tough. How the heck did I beat them last night? I'm almost dead. My character did die. Wow. Alright, so they are really tough. And I could have leveled up. Whoops. Anyway, that's alright. Like I said, my master game, I've somehow went through the sewers and no problems. But yeah, that's pretty funny. Karth, bring me back to life somehow, will you?
Back again?
I need healing. Aha! I'm back to life somehow.
Sure.
Awesome. Whoops! I could have leveled up. I mean, this is too funny. Anyway, I didn't think my health would drop that much. I thought it would go down a little lower, but not that much. Alright, let's get... You didn't drop that awesome weapon that you were using. Uncool, man. Oh, we're going this way.
Please, you have to help me. Nobody else is gonna help me. Even the Becks won't help me. But I can't just leave him there. He's my friend. You'll help me, won't you?
Whoa, slow down, Mission. What's wrong? Where's my other options?
It's Zalbar. He's in trouble. Big trouble. We have to help him. If we don't, they'll sell him into slavery.
Okay, there's my options. Never mind. I don't have time for this. Gaden said you would help me inside the Volker base.
Listen, my friend Zalbar is in serious trouble, so you can forget about me helping with anything else until I get him back.
Fine, tell me what happened and I'll see if I can help you.
Me and Zalbar, we were just wandering around here in the Undercity. You know, looking for stuff we could find, just kind of exploring. We do it all the time.
I guess with a Wookiee at your side, you've got to figure you can handle the odd rat ghoul attack.
Only this time, they were waiting for us. Gamorrean slave hunters. We didn't even have a chance to run. Big Z threw himself at him and then roared for me to run. I took off. I figured Zalbar would be right behind me. But there were too many of them. He couldn't get away. They're going to sell him to a slaver, I just know it.
You just ran off and left him? Some friend you are.
I didn't mean to leave him. I thought he was right behind me. I'd never abandon Big Z on purpose. Please, help me get him back.
Didn't you just say that there was too many of them and he couldn't get away? She's fibbing. She's telling lies. This is a trap. I don't have time for your Wookiee. I need to find a way into the Vulcar base.
Hold on a second. Don't just brush her off like this. Gadden said this girl's the only one who can get us inside the Beck base.
Please! There's nobody else who can help me. Listen, if you help me get Zalbar back, I'll help you get inside the Vulcar base. Come on, what do you say?
No deal. No deal for you. No, okay, well just... Why don't you ask Gadden and the Becks to help you?
I can't ask Gadden. He's always telling me not to go into the Undercity. He says it's too dangerous with the rat ghouls and Gamorreans and all. He'll never send his Becks down there.
Why is there Gamorreans in the Undercity sewers? That does... on Terrace. Why are they there? No deal. No, I'll help you get Zalbar back. If I help you get Zalbar back, you have to get me inside the Vulcar base.
It's a deal. As soon as we get Big Z back, I'll show you a way into that Vulcar base. Now come on! We have to find Zalbar before they sell him to slavers, or worse.
Do you know where he's being kept?
The Gamorreans make their camps in the sewers. I bet that's where we'll find Zalbar. And that's where I'll show you the secret entrance into the Vulcar compound.
Okay, mission join the party. Okay. So, I gotta equip her, don't I? Oh, I have things and I don't even have them on? Wow, okay, well I'm being a slacker. She has a stealth generator. Karth, what do you have equipped? Okay, so we're good. Alright. Me.
What?
We're going. So, when I first played this game, when it first came out, I was so young, I could never find the sewers. Like, never was able to find them. And I ran around here for hours and hours and hours until because you know you don't see that blue little door on the mini map at all. So I could never find it. It's quite funny. Now that I've run through it last night, it was just too easy. Oh, Canderous, he's back.
Don't move. I'm not afraid to use this blaster if I have to.
Settle down, kid. We've already lost enough men to those damn rat ghouls. The last thing we need now is more casualties from a needless firefight. By the looks of you, I'd say you're down here for the same reason we are. To salvage something from those downed Republic space pods. Let me give you some advice. Forget about it. Do yourself a favor and just head back from where you came.
Let's try to pick a fight with him. I go where I want when I want.
Trying to pick a fight with a Mandalorian? I can see you're not too bright. But I'm on a mission for Davik, so I don't have time for fun and games.
Canderous, I heard something. Over there, in the shadows. Sounded like a rat ghoul.
I probably would have died if he would have challenged me.
Looks like we've got company. Get those blasters ready, boys.
Why are you all after me?
I told Davik this salvage mission was a bad idea. His men aren't trained for this kind of thing. I can't babysit them all. Okay, boys. We're getting out of here before I lose anyone else. I can't carry all this salvage back by myself. You'd be smart to get out of here as well. Even if you can handle the rat ghouls, I doubt there's anything worth finding anymore.
So you're going to run back to the surface like some coward?
Normally, I'd make you regret those words. But I'm not wasting another minute down here. I'm responsible for this whole company, and they won't survive down here much longer. Come on, boys, let's move out!
You're poisoned. I probably could have taken you. Wait, no, he's poisoned. That means he doesn't regenerate. He probably still could have beaten me. Oh, dang, there's a lot of rat ghouls here. Alright, that'll draw their attention. I'm still losing health. That's not good, right? Okay, they're going after them. That's not good. Well, this is going way better now that I'm higher level. Wow, what a difference. There's explosives right there. Wow, okay, I can't remember. Done. So I finally get to play a game that I know a little bit about. And oh, that's a lot. That's way too many for my enjoyment. Oh, you're still coming anyway. Karth, you're getting attacked. Maybe I can pull some towards me. Do you see me? Yes, you do. Good. Karth. Thank you. Okay, you're just gonna go after all of them now. Great. That's a fiend.
How'd you like that?
The Rackle fiends are a little bit tougher, but we seem to be doing alright. I like this. Okay, no problem. We got these guns. We should be using melee, but no way. No way am I using melee at this point in the game. Ooh, a Promised Land Apprentice journal. Journal entry added. I found the apprentice's body. She is not okay. Skeletal corpse. And a corpse. Oh, they gave me different things. Okay, so I know from last night to level up Mission, because she will have it just enough to... I was going to level up her more health. Why not? More health. More demolitions. And save that for computer use. Okay. Give her more health. Yep. I remember this. Good. Accept. Close. Now she can get all of these for me. You could recover them, not disable them. So I'm finding a few, not really glitches in this game, but I get stuck in doorways a lot. And I also get...
Sure.
Sometimes I can't walk at all. I could push the W, I could use the mouse like I'm using now, and my character just doesn't move. That happens a lot. But the thing that they have improved was if you were to recover or disable a mine on Xbox, sometimes the character just walks right into the mine and sets it off. And then you're just like, okay, well that sucks. Now I gotta load back up, and usually you forget to save. I should be seeing... Thank you. Oh. Okay, mission?
Huh?
Okay, mission. I had to walk a little bit closer, actually, but I think... we'll use mission. She can see these a little bit better than I can. I'm probably no, yes, no, yes, no. I don't know what I'm gonna do. There's a much dangerous challenge later on in the game where I made the challenge very easy by planting all of these before I fought them, and it made the fight really easy. I laid I don't know 20 down and let them walk into it. It was all right, I guess, but. We'll see what happens on the actual game. I gotta get there first. I'm thinking too far ahead. I can't wait to get there, though.
Help me. Please. I can feel it inside my skin. Something growing. Like some kind of hideous disease.
Alright, if I say wait here, or I'm sorry, or I'll help you, or get away from me, it's the same no matter what you say. Get away from me, you diseased freak.
No! No! I can feel it!
That's not good. He looks much more scary than the other ones. Why are you always after me? What do they have against me? Anyway, how much more is there? I'm right here at the gate. Perfect. Never mind. We're gonna go into the gate, drop off the journal, and see how much more I could progress through with the journal thing. Oh, and I should heal too. That would be pretty wise. Oh, I thought I could slip on through there. I also forgot to turn down the ambiance. There's a lot of wind whistling through my ears. Hopefully it's okay for you. But I got a lot of wind.
Back again.
Yes, healing. Thank you. Rukiel. Yeah, that's who I'm looking for.
Greetings once more, Upworlder. Do you bring news of my apprentice? Have you discovered her fate and proved yourself to be a true savior of my people?
Your apprentice is dead. I have her journal.
It is as I feared, then. She joins the list of those who have given their lives in the service of our cause. But though I am saddened by this news, there is yet hope. By finding my apprentice, you have proved yourself worthy, Upworlder. You are to be the beacon on our path to salvation. You will guide us to the promised land.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
You are marked, Upworlder. Even my dim old eyes can see the mantle of destiny that cloaks you. Perhaps old Rukiel knows you better than you know yourself. I am old. I have lived 100 years in the Undercity, cast down into the darkness. I know the legends and history of our people, and now you must learn it too.
He was cast down 100 years ago, so is he like 120, or or was he cast down at birth? What? Tell me the true story about this. I'm not interested in oh, I have to listen to the history so I can continue on this quest, so I could do something purely evil. Very well. Tell me the history of your people.
The great city of Taris covers the entire surface of this planet. There is no land to grow food. Kelp harvests and the creatures of the sea are our only food source. A century ago, rising levels of toxic pollution poisoned the oceans, and famine swept the planet. The rich hoarded food for their own use, and the poor were left to starve and die.
From what I've seen of Taris, it doesn't look like much has changed. Except for the upper city, people here are just as bad off as the poor in your little history.
But the poor rose up against this tyranny, and civil war engulfed the planet. Millions died in the fighting, and huge sections of Taris were destroyed or abandoned. The rebellion was crushed in the end. Thousands were taken prisoner. The jails could not hold them all, and so the practice of banishing all prisoners to the Undercity was born.
Is that how you came to be down here?
Many brave men and women were banished here to the Undercity for their part in the rebellion. People like my father and grandfather were cast down, along with their families.
What did you expect? If they could get away with it, the Teresian nobles would stuff their own mothers down here to make more room in the upper city.
Now we live a dark existence beneath the streets of Terrace, a life devoid of all hope but one, the Promised Land. And you will be the one to show us the way to get there.
How can I lead you to this Promised Land when I don't even know what it is?
Legends tell of a self-sufficient colony founded just before the famine and lost during the Civil War. A paradise beneath the Undercity where droid servants tend to every need. For many years I searched for the Promised Land, just as my grandfather and father did before me. When I became old and gray, my apprentice continued the search on my behalf.
Sounds like a myth to me. Something to give the people here some false hope to cling to so they don't go mad with despair.
I have collected many clues hinting at its location. The journal of my apprentice provides yet more information. But still, there are too many pieces missing from this puzzle. But I know my father and grandfather each had journals where they recorded their own discoveries. Perhaps, with their journals, I could at last uncover its hidden location.
Mission, you're distracting me. Can you stop? What will I get if I find these missing journals for you?
I have nothing to offer if you help me in this. I hope the knowledge that you are helping the entire village escape a life of darkness and suffering is reward enough.
Don't worry, Rukul. I'll find those journals.
It is many decades since my father set out on his journey, but I remember he was eager to explore the sewers. You might want to begin your search there. I wish you luck in your quest, Upworlder. The future survival of this village, of my people, depends on you.
There we go. Now I got the quest. Oh, now you calm down, Mission. After I'm done talking. You've distracted me the whole time. So, I gotta probably talk to Mission.
I saw you talking with Rukul. He told you his legends about the Promised Land, didn't he? He told you all about his missing apprentice and the other lost explorers, right? You know, most people don't believe his stories. They figure he's nothing but an old cook. But I think there might be some truth in what he's saying. That's why I want to stop him.
Okay, stop him. What are you talking about?
For an outcast, I've got things pretty good. The village relies on me to bring in food and supplies. I'm an important man. If it wasn't for Gendar, I'd be running this place.
I get the feeling if it wasn't for Gendar, this place would be a lot worse off than it is.
But if Rukul ever finds his Promised Land, I'm sunk. People won't need to rely on me anymore. I'll just be another nobody like all the rest of the villagers. I won't let that happen.
Okay, I don't like him either, but we gotta be evil. You want me to kill Rukul to shut him up?
I don't want you to kill Rukul. He's not the problem. It's those damn explorers that went before him. What if they actually found something? They would have recorded that information in their journals. I'll pay you if you bring all 3 journals to me. The 2 from the explorers, and the 1 from Rukul's apprentice. Then I can destroy the evidence and make sure nobody ever finds the Promised Land. I've saved up enough credits for my business here to make it worth your while if you help me.
Sounds like a good deal to me.
Once you have all 3 journals, just bring them to me and I'll give you a decent reward. Now, was there something else you needed?
I'll be going now.
Yeah, okay. You'll come back and see me if you want a deal.
Oh, okay. There's a journal entry saying, okay, now you can give it to Rukul, and if they found something, send them to the Promised Land, or you could be evil and give it to that person. Oh, that's a battle on my hands. That's a big battle on my hands. Am I ready for this? Well, if I'm not, I am now. Let's do this. Sith Patrol leader, huh?
restricted area. What are you doing down here?
Take your time getting to me. There you go. I don't like your tone.
You're questioning the Sith. How many people do we have to kill before the rest of you learn some respect? Well, I guess it's time for another lesson. Patrol, attack!
How'd you like that?
That went a whole lot quicker than before. What did you give me? Credits, frag grenade, advanced med pack, a blaster rifle, Sith energy shield, and motion detection goggles. Nice. They're dropping good stuff. Another blaster rifle. More blaster rifles and advanced med packs. Okay. I got stuff. That is what? Will +2. Okay, I'll keep that. And mission, you get the crazy goggles, not the cool goggles. They're not that cool.
Sure.
You get to wear those. All right, we are going this way. There's rat-ghouls everywheres. Be wary, but not too wary. Just wary enough. He sees me, doesn't he?
How'd you like that?
Oh, there we go.
How'd you like that?
This is going so much better. Oh, a corpse. That's normal. Let's... I'm too close. Oh, okay. Zoom. Oh, that does not look good. Alright, moving on. That is definitely a corpse. What's with all the rat ghouls? Yes, you. Come here. There we go. Oh, Karth, no. Bad Karth. We lived. Oh, there's a huge difference between this game and my game. And I'm not a fan. I had a hard time killing one of them, let alone all of them in one shot. I had to pull them last night. Dang. And I had better guns and everything too. Beam splitter? Rackle serum. We found some Rackle serum, not used by any of the Sith patrols. We're on to something. Okay, so yeah, this is one end of the sewer. We'll go in here and unlock the the one end of the sewer, just a little bit, just this. I'm not even gonna open up those doors because I'll probably die. That's unlocked. So now when I go into my map, I'll know that this has already been explored. You'll see my tactics a little later on. I used to get lost easily in video games. Now it doesn't seem that much anymore.
You're a pilot for the Republic, right? You've been all over the galaxy, I bet, right? So tell me, how would you rate Taurus compared to other worlds you've seen?
To be honest, Mission, Terrace would rate pretty low. The prejudice, the rich spoiling themselves while the poor are crushed beneath them. It's not a pretty picture.
Yeah, but that's only since the Sith occupation. Before that, well, I guess it wasn't all that different, really. Maybe Taurus ain't as great as I thought, you know?
Trust me, Mission, there are a lot of worlds better than Terrace. There are worse, too, but Terrace is no place for a kid to live on her own. Even a kid who's got a Wookiee to look out for.
Hey, I ain't no kid. I look out for Zalbar as much as he looks out for me. Big Z's my friend, not my babysitter. Geez, I come ask you a question, you give me a lecture.
Don't you snap at me, Missy. You want a lecture? How's this? Only bratty little children fly off the handle because of a simple comment.
Sorry, I know where this is going. You're not gonna take that from him, are you, Mission?
I don't have to listen to you, Karth. You ain't my father, though you're sure old enough to be. So keep your lectures inside your withered old head, because I don't need them.
And I sure as hell don't need this. Look, let's just drop it and get back to what we were doing.
Sorry, that's such a good fight we have there. Mission, you haven't whined to me that you need to be talked to.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
Want to know a little more about you, Mission?
Really? You want to know about me? Nobody's ever really been interested in me before. What do you want to know?
Where are your parents? Don't you have a family?
Big Z's my family, you know? My parents, well, I guess they're dead. It was just me on my own until the day I saw Zalbar in the lower city. I could tell right away he was in trouble. This was before the gang wars were out of hand. But even then, the Vulkars were scum. A few of them were hassling Big Z, trying to pick a fight, but he wasn't looking for trouble.
Could your story be more boring? I've heard enough. No, I won't go there. Who'd want to pick a fight with a Wookiee?
Hey, nobody said the Vulkars were smart, but there were 3 of them, so maybe they figured they could handle him. I don't know. Anyway, I don't like the Vulkars at the best of times. And when I saw them picking on this poor Wookiee, all alone on a strange planet, overwhelmed by the big city, I just lost it. I screamed out, "Leave him alone, you core slimes!" and charged right at them. Well, one of them saw me coming and slapped me so hard he just about knocked me cold.
Core slimes. She has quite the words. You're lucky he didn't fry you with a blaster.
Hey, I don't need a lecture from you. You ain't my mother. I knew what I was doing. Those Vulkars didn't scare me. They're nothing but cowards. I knew how to deal with them. Of course, I never got the chance. I guess Zalbar didn't like seeing me get smacked around. He let out this howl and yanked that Vulkar a meter up off the ground and held him there by his throat.
I don't know how high a meter is, but I don't think that's very high, so... But I guess he grabbed him by his throat, so good enough. Did Zalbar kill him?
Are you kidding? Big Z ain't like that. He's just a big old softy inside. Of course, the Vulkars didn't know that. The other 2 screamed and ran off. Can't say I blame them. The first time you see an angry Wookiee up close, it isn't a pretty sight. I thought Zalbar was gonna rip that punk's arms off and beat him to death with his own fists. The Vulkar was so scared, he fainted. Or maybe it was Big Z's breath just knocked him out. I keep telling Zalbar to brush those choppers of his, but he never listens. Just stay upwind when he's speaking and you'll be fine. Anyway, I knew those Vulkars would be back with friends, so I grabbed Zalbar and we took off. Ever since then, we've been a team. We look out for each other, you know?
Her story goes from... gets a little off track, I've noticed. How did Zalbar end up on Terrace?
He was fleeing some kind of trouble back on Kashyyyk. That's all I know, really. Big Z doesn't like to talk about it. In case you didn't notice, he's the strong, silent type. Doesn't much matter to me, though. I accept him for what he is, not what he was. Me and Zalbar like to live in the present.
How did you survive before you met Zalbar?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You think I can't take care of myself? I've got street smarts. I know how to get by on my own. In fact, I look out for Zalbar more than he looks out for me, you know? Big Z's a little bit too gullible to make it alone on the mean streets of the lower city.
And I guess he's not allowed in the upper city, so okay. We should get back at the task at hand.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Like I used to tell my brother, fast talk and slick words don't get the job done.
I don't want to be evil, because they give me stuff if I be nice to them, right? I didn't know you had a brother.
My brother's a touchy subject, you know. It just so happens I don't really feel like talking about him right now. Nothing personal. Let's just get back to the business at hand, okay?
Okay, there you go. That was supposed to kick in a while ago, but I must have been chatting with the people at the right time to interfere with it. So where am I going? What am I doing? I'm gonna heal. That's rule number 1. And I guess I'm gonna drop off that serum now. Just do a little detour. Get some more credits. Why not? That sounds like a brilliant idea. Thank you, and right here. I don't know what is the quickest way. I know this is a one load screen into another load screen, and I'm inside the cantina. If I warp back home, that's a load screen. Then I gotta run out into Upper Towers North, then run a little ways to the south, run another little ways, and then I'm into Undercity, and then I run a little ways. This one's a long run, but there's no load screens. This way must be quicker. Especially since I was there at the healing place. Back again, human. Gurney said I should speak to you about the Rakul serum. You got the Rakul serum? It's worth 1,000 credits to Davik. Why does Davik want the serum so badly? Medicine is business. If people are sick with the Rakul disease, they need the cure. Davik can charge anything he wants and people will still pay. Persuade. I've got the serum, but I want 1,500 credits for it. Success! Here's the credits. Davik will be very pleased when he sees this. Very pleased indeed. Now what else do you need? I'll be going now. Goodbye, human. Ooh, I got darkside points for that. Alright, keeping on going. How evil am I? Oh, I'm barely... I got a little bit of red mist. I'm barely that bad guy in that movie. Let's just keep going here. What I'll do, I guess, since I got 2 games going at the same time, and I know I got everything done in the first game. I don't know if I got it done in this game, considering I missed the whole apartment complex last episode. So what I'll do is I'll run back down and stand in front of the sewers. And I'll try to get back grinding on that PVR, polished PVR rocket thing. I need to get that working so I get my PlayStation TV, PlayStation 3, and PlayStation 4 games up and running again. So yeah, I kind of want to get cracking back on that again. I want to play more of this, of course I do. Every day I want to play this, so... I'll just do one episode, one live stream tonight, and we'll get back into the full swing of things hopefully tomorrow. Short things right here. I'm learning. Feels like I missed a couple rubble places because it feels like there should have been another one of those. Anyway, we won't worry about it. So there's the sewers. Found it already. So yeah. Next episode, we get to explore those lovely sewers, so thank you all for showing up and watching. If you like what I do, hit those buttons. You know what they do by now, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Take care.